Hold up, I have fruit in my mouth. Give me a minute. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I have fruit in my mouth right now. I'm currently eating like breakfast stuff. Yeah. If you hear like faint chewing in the background of my mouth or my mouth feels full, yeah, I'm just eating fruit right now because I didn't eat this morning. Like there was no cereal nor milk. So yeah, let me gonna jump into the art screen. Okay, there. Hello, hello. I'm very discombobulated right now. I'm like snarfing down like fruits to eat this morning. Hello, Madre. And I see it's 11 p.m. for you, uh, and such. It is currently 8 right now for my own time zone. That reference pick goes hard. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a bad quality, but it's a good reference pick. So I am I'm drawing stuff for an assignment. It's that time again, uh folks. Me drawing and animating something for a school assignment that's due next week, and I'm gonna use that moment to just crank it in and draw during stream. All right, I see your stream title. Yeah. I'm not gonna get context. You can figure out the context about what this is, but I only have unless you're my school friends who watch my stuff and you know the context of this. For those who don't know, want to guess a gander, it's about a bird, and that's it. If my tags don't give it away, then I don't know. I mean, the Matrix, let's go. Yeah, you could say that. So I'm just drawing. I'm drawing a bunch of stills, and I'm gonna import them to After Effects. Will I ever use that to um to um draw or animate? I don't think so. But right now I just need to get a bunch of refs out because this is due in like less than a week. So I will be more or less just I'll be quiet majority, but I will still talk as much as I can in the chat or with the audience. But excuse me, fruit. So yeah, it'll be just me a focus down, hunker down moment. But something okay, so I'm sorry, I just recently finished my fan art. Oh yay, more fan art! I can't wait to see it when I have the chat when I'm off of streaming. I bet it will look very awesome and super cool. I always like seeing your art, by the way. It's very cool. But okay, I did a dumb for I think on Saturday. I accidentally I was clearing a bunch of stuff in my folder storage because I was cleaning up things because computer gonna be slow, and I got to Gmail accounts, and I accidentally, without me realizing, I deleted my Gmail account that went to my VOD channel, and I immediately panicked when that happened. Because I got it situated eventually. The VODs hence why I posted a VOD, but the reason why that's rough. It scared me. Because, like, I forgot what account connected to it. And I was like, oh dear God, what connected to it? Oh no, I'm scared. I went to, like, Google, like, the forums, the recovery accounts, like, everything. And I was, like, on the verge of, like, I almost cried. But I had to, like, suck it up and be like, no, there's gotta be a way. And thankfully, I was able to, I found it. Ooh. So the account has been recovered, it's just it's underneath. It's I wrote it down on my my. Glad that you recovered your Gmail account. Really? Oh yeah, I'm glad. I wrote it down immediately. On my phone, on my notebook to know like what it is connected to. I'm gonna do like whatever every account is like connected to, like account wise, so that way I know like the connections. So that don't happen again. So that was a very rough Saturday. And if you're wondering, yeah, the VODs are still coming out slow, cause yeah, art takes a while to do, or school and balancing takes a while, so they'll come in an old fashioned. So that's my friend art. I did my friend like 20 minutes ago. Still an art flux for real. It's art. Usually I just listen to music to get rid of art flux. That's what I usually do. For me, but everyone has like a different way to get rid of their art blocks. I don't know what way is the right way, but that's what I would do. That's not the right thing. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, I did try with music. That's why I really almost dance. I mean, sometimes you gotta dance to make it work. Sometimes when you like, I don't. Usually music does help a lot. Depends on the genre, what type of art you want to do. For me, I just listen to like what type of mood music I want and just try and draw that corresponding to the mood. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Or I just like write. I used to have like a journal full of like art ideas, because sometimes I'll have like a moment where it would be 3 a.m. and I'll have like oh, I want to draw this, and then I never have the time to draw it because I'll end up forgetting it. So those usually help. Actually, so I just get back to mindless art once again. Ooh, I like mindless art. I mean, I'm not good at it. I mean, yeah, I tried it. It didn't look good. I need the lines. I grew up with having like line functions when it came to drawing. I don't know how people could not do it without lines, but they make it look good. By the way, I try to use your way of sketching, the one you taught me in the last art stream as a practice, and it's really good. I'm glad you like. Well, I'm glad you like the way. I'm glad it's working out for you. Yeah, it works out for me well. And like I said, people have different ways on how they like draw, and sometimes my way would never be like it ain't the best way. And like I just did it because like I just was tired of having like constant black always on my like my my canvas. So I was just, I think, screw it. I just want color. I don't know who. Someone probably came up with this originally at this. So I don't know who. But I'm glad it's working out for you. Yeah, just practicing it and such to improve. That's all it matters. Practice makes perfect. No one comes out like really good. So you it just takes practice to get like good, or to not get good. It's just to enhance your skills. Minor wording. That's not what I want to say. Yeah, just ate some seafood ramen. It's so good. Oh man, that sounds delicious. On account of that, I would love to eat that, but it's currently the morning for me. So even if I were to eat that, I think I'll have a bad upset stomach at the morning. But that does sound good. I started now, ever since now with this new course, the animation, I think I started to now appreciate like editing a tad bit more, because it's very much, I complained, I think, my last, uh, I think 2 streams ago when I did my first, like, when I complained about After Effects a while ago, and I was like, man, this program sucks. I don't know, how do people, like, handle it, and things like that. And like, man, how do people handle these types of programs? I was like, I think I had like I broke down during one of these streams complaining heckin' back about the things of After Effects. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? This program's not bad. I legit like it. And I don't know what happened. Probably because I'm not stressing over making like super long videos, or I'm actually capping myself off. I don't know. Something happened within that span of like the winter break into now, and I don't know. That's character, but it is. I legit told that to my friend, and she was like, "Man, that is crazy character." I was like, "I know, right?" Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like the coolest thing ever, because editing is still tedious. That is still a very tedious thing to do, but I like it. If I have the free time, will I make like actual shorts? Maybe. But if I say if I have the free time, the only thing stopping me is that I do not have free time. And I would love to try to get back into making shorts again. Dun dun dun. I mean, I would like to. It's just very like, I'm in college, so I have to focus more or less with other stuff. And even if I do have the time to do things, I want to do like, I have something else is like prevailing me to like, you know, do it. So it will be a tad while, but I'm just working on, I'm trying to work on I don't want to say when it will come out, but I'm trying to use with the skills that my animation teacher taught us, how to, just a short, simple like loop video I found tutorials on. Just something small. It's not gonna be really big. But yeah, I like editing. The video arts class also kind of helps as well, since I'm able to uh, the basics of the principles of them. It was like so hot in here earlier in the morning. I was the bath for 2 hours. Oh my god. It was like cold on our end. It's spring. It has been cold and rainy for like weeks. We were like Sunday it was like heavy. Okay, so this happened Sunday. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it happened Sunday. It started to rain like a bit, and then my family went to church and then back. And then we decided to go to the park to feed the ducks. It was fine. It was still cloudy, very cold, but like still fine weather, whatever. And then immediately when we came home, we heard like the weather report that sounded like the Amber Alert saying, "Newsflash, be mindful. There is a chance of like high storms coming into your town field. You better be aware of that." And so we were like, okay, how bad can this be? There's no way like a storm's gonna like come by. And indeed it did. It did. It poured heavy. Like it went from like a small, we heard the thunder. It was like the starting signal apparently, and it just started raining like constantly. Thankfully, it was only for like 2 minutes. The rain did not last long, but it was like enough of the rain to be like, oh my god, like hail started to appear. That's how bad the rain was. We were like, oh my god. It was like actually hailing for like a minute, and then it just left off. So we're like, what the heck? What kind of rain was that? My friends who were in the other town or city, they're like, oh my god, it's like raining poor heavy. It's like, oh, never mind. It was like, oh yeah, that's like, it was a short burst of rain that just happened and it just dipped, never to be seen again. But it was so satisfying to see like hail again. I haven't seen hail in like years. I think the last time if I remember truly seeing hail was I think I was driving in like during a road trip during like a snowstorm, but we didn't like get out because we thought it was snow. I know I've seen hail. I just can't remember. I'm gonna have to tell my mom, hey, when's the last time you saw hail? And she'll be like, oh, okay, it was with da-da-da-da-da. It's like, oh, okay, thank you. But the truly time I actually saw something like that was in 5th or 6th grade. We was coming into school, and it started like hailing like crazy, and then it stopped for raining, and then it immediately started raining. Oh, that's my only reaction. Well, it's crazy, because like, I live smack dab in the middle of California. I'm not telling you what city, but smack dab in the middle of California. And ever since I moved here, people have told me, oh, it barely rains here. There's no such, the rain ever rarely comes. That's usually down like Los Angeles or San Francisco, whatever. And like, I was like, the times it did rain, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, it seems like it's raining a lot, clearly. It clearly seems rain's like an abundant thing, apparently. But it was still so satisfying. The rain gets pretty bad. Because we're like smack dab in the middle. And so like, we're always constantly have to deal with the darn traffic. It's like, it's worse. I mean, people think like LA traffic when it comes to rain is bad. It's worse where I live. By the way, probs, I'll tell a story about my bike days. Sure. Any story in mind. I mean, I'm trying to focus in doing the work, so tell the story. I mean, you kind of heard my time when I got flown over the road because I bit too fast and can't stop the bike to a nearby speed. But yeah, that one you told me a couple of streams ago. When I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, hope you're safe. Such that was crazy. and very scary. Yeah, I'm good. But I'm gonna add context. My friends who straight up bumped loud music while spiking with me, giving me a, oh, give me a sweet boot. Oh my gosh, that is very dangerous. Holy crap. You know, well, at least, like, why? I don't, why? I hope y'all are, like, it's for extra power boost, but oh my Jesus. Why? It's because it's super late, at 8 p.m. late, and 10 p.m. late. It just feels so scary. I never trusted myself, well, I mean, well, yeah, I don't trust myself ever going out bike riding when it's, like, late, because um, I grew up with, like, those PSAs that had, like, it's 10 a.m. or it's 8 p.m. Do you know where your kids are at? Type announcement things. And they have, like, the things that say, like, oh, you better be wary. Things go dangerous when you go, out late past your bedtime. And by that, I mean you'll end up, like, getting possibly, like, hurt or whatever, or kidnapped or something. Whoa. So I was like super sheltered. I was a very quiet kid. I barely went out ever. And if I do, was with like my parent, just to be like a protection guy. Now I'm still at the age where I could technically go out myself, but I just choose not to because I'm scared of what happens in the night sometimes. And so, being me, I just rolled it with that. I rolled with it, and I didn't realize that my brakes are too weak to stop the bike from going over the speed bump. Oh no! Oh no! This sounds very painful. You said, didn't you said you had like a helmet or protection or something the last time? Where's the gun? Or did you say you had like something like only like a helmet or something? My bike is like very rusty, so that's a plus. I have a cap on to protect my head, like a baseball cap. A baseball cap? That's not good to help to protect you. No, no, no. You need to you need the base, the darn protection helmet. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, if the baseball, I don't think a baseball cap would get the job done. I was gonna say, at least it gets the job done. My mind went, no, that's too, no. I've seen the safety videos. I've been with the dangers. They're not gonna help. Oh my gosh. Look, problem is my helmet is currently borrowed by one of my friends at the time. Ah. Ah. That makes sense. Always make sure you always carry a spare helmet. Because you never know the danger. Ooh, that's not where I want it to be. Always carry a spare helmet. You never know what the dangers would happen. I feel like I'm Superman. Oh my goodness. Jesus. I mean, you felt that freshness of fresh air for like that bit until you came crashing down for a good short moment. But yeah, the gash is like a very big on my elbow, really. Not like very big, but it's very visible. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, that's ugh. That sounds like it still pretty hurts. Regardless. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I didn't, like down my elbow and my head will bounce on the road. Yeah, thank goodness. That would be equally worse. That would be worse. That's why I was the nerdy, well not nerd. I always had like safety protection. I get joked about this a lot, and I think it's true today. I'm the most safeguard uh kid ever person because I always cared about rules and safety and protection. My mom makes fun of it for me because I was like at this point she tells me, man, there's some rules you can break, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's the safety and the precaution. I don't want to end up in jail or whatever or something. And she was like, it's fine. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know it's fine. There's rules I can break. I just don't like it. It just feels very not in my nature to do so at all. I'm very far away from my home, so that really happens. And could, yeah, that would have been very bad. That would have been very very bad. Thankfully, you are a safe. I'm gonna look up a reference real quick. So, the which face did I use? God, half these references are like. Oh, wait, do I have a reference of this here? Hold on. Where the heck is it? I know I downloaded this. I know I did. Do I have to re-download it again? Oh my gosh. Okay. Quickly just grab a screenshot of this and get one of a bird, whatever, I don't know. And apparently the speed bump just broke up the road for real. The people in that town tell us that the road hasn't been fixed yet. And there's also a bike incident that happened here before me, so ooh. Yeah, that's not very good. The fact that they didn't repair it is even more scary, because the roads are meant for the safety for us to drive via car or bike or whatever. Why on earth are you not having us have that access of good roads? That means you just want the accidents to happen. Oh my gosh. It is very not good. And then if someone else tries to fix the road, they'll be like, "Oh no, you can't do that because it's like safety, or no, because of the freaking I don't know, or whatever." I'm all good now. My dad tells me not to go far away. Yeah, that's why I barely ride my bike. I don't know how people could. Hold on, is this big enough? I need to make it big. I need to make the canvas bigger. Lamel the ref pick. Look, I'm not giving the context of this, so your only guess is whatever reference that I've just laid out for you. When it's posted, I will immediately say the reference for what everything is. But right now, you're only just getting like the guessing of everything. Okay, 1, 3, 0, 0. Is that good enough? Is that big enough? Nope. Do I have to just... Is it not... Do I have to make it like a bigger canvas or something? Hold on, I have to make it... Canvas... size... 1700. Oh my god, I have to make it... Anime character going insane. Reference pic. Yeah, this is the image that I needed. I thought I saved it, but apparently I guess I didn't. Do I have to put just 3000 or something? Because it's not like... Oh, now it shows the full thing. Thankfully, I'm not going to use the entirety of the thing. It was small. Why the heck was it, like, not, like, whatever. Oh god, I tried to draw my OC with some meme-tastic reference pic. I used to do that. It's so fun using the meme images or just like those reference you'd be seeing online. At the time, I couldn't do it because I was a traditional artist person, so I never had the chance to do anything like that. So I only had like, I did cruelly drawings of them on my sketchbook, and after that I will just show them around my friends. I never post them online because I didn't know that was a thing you can do. But I like drawing. I'm gonna try and draw some meme like poses with some of my OCs, my Sona bubbly probs. I got traumatized by Insta Reels at 2 AM my time because I'm busy scrolling through at a topic. What on earth gave you the trauma on Instagram Reels? Well, I mean, Instagram Reels are not really the best, so that's why I barely ever scroll through there, like, at all. They are not good for me. I keep saying one, not traumatizing, but one that was essentially just a rave video, like, of Shrek, apparently, who was just doing at a rave concert, and that was it. I don't think that one traumatized me, it was just more of like a Jesus Christ. And I saw it again, and I was like, oh my god, do they just really like this one rave video? Why Shrek? Why the audience puking on the guy? What was the point? I didn't know. But apparently the people loved it. They went ballistic. Let's just say a ragdoll. Imagine it's a human. waiting. Ragdoll, human doll. Wait, oh, you mean the Ragatha one? From the Amazing Digital Circus, that promo one? That's the only one I could, like, remember. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Wrong thing. That sounds very messed up. That is messed up. I'm not gonna sound that sounds very. That is messed up. Yeah, how did that happen on your... It's like 2 a.m. Yeah, that is... I don't know why that would be there. Well, you know what they say, sometimes the feed you're looking for reflects your personality. Well, I'm not gonna say that. If that's the case, then I have a weird bunch of, like, grudge bands and videos of, like, occultist stuff, and I am not that. At all, which is weird. I don't know why the feed be doing that. Like, I like the things that I like. Why are you giving me the things that you know I will not like? That's why I prefer when it comes to TikTok, it gives me the feed that I know I will like. A lot. Well, I recommend a lot of dark humor, so, yeah, maybe that could be one of the cause. I don't know. I have no idea how tech works. And I'm not gonna try and figure out the reason as to why. Because I've been getting weird stuff on my end. Oh, I mean, yeah, weirder stuff on my end. It's mainly those, like, weird rave videos that I keep, like, seeing. No, it's different, because it's an little G word, and I immediately skipped it over, screaming my soul of me. Oh my Jesus. Make sure you have that, blocked. So that way you don't see those more form of contents like that ever again. I should not do it, brick. Yeah, that was not built brick. That brick was chucked out of you. So upset the darn thing is like... Oh no, nice, the sun's coming out. It was like super cloudy this morning. Well, I mean, it was like late, but it was daylight savings time. I'm getting now used to it. Oh yeah, happy daylight savings time. Maybe because I made February 26th or something. Some real are telling me that date, and I'm confused. But now I get it. Really excited for the blood moon. Oh yeah, I saw the announcement. It's gonna happen, I think. When is it happening, the blood moon again? I don't know if I'll be able to see it on my end, because, yeah. But I'm very excited. Hopefully I don't have clouds in the sky for when that happens. March 14th or something. Yeah, it's... So, my March 14th or 13th, your possible... So it's either my 13th or 14th, but your 14th. So it might be the 13th for me. I'm very excited to see one. The last time I think I saw a blood moon, I think I was way back in in my old house, and me and my group of church friends were heading out, and we just looked up and we saw, yo, the moon is looking red tonight, and we all looked up and was like, yo, holy crap, it is red tonight. I live in a very free space. I'm gonna try the best to. It sucks because I live in an area where like I have many uh buildings and trees. So hopefully I'm gonna try and see it or ask my parents if I do not have schoolwork. Pray God that gets in the way of it. Oh no, I didn't. It's not covering. Dang it. Hold on. The burb will come. I like the burb a lot. Is it not? Dang it, that's not the one I was supposed to. There we go. By the way, my YouTube recommended feed's been giving me seal videos. Aww! As you should, as it should. Because seals are the precious doggos of the ocean. They're the precious seal doggos. Sea doggos. Seals are so adorable. Like, right? Like, seals? Okay, seals are cute, but manatees are an absolute 10 in cuteness. They are like the precious little creatures that I love so dearly, so much. They are so cute. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know a single person who hates manatees. And if they hate manatees, I'm pretty sure something's wrong with them. They're because no one's allowed to hate them. Like every creature loves them. They are so chill. They're the capybaras of the ocean. And people love capybaras. No one messes with them. Well, except pelicans, they mess with them. I don't know why, but no one messes with them. They're just that chill. And if I see one of them, the kittens just pet them. I would love, I would love to go to like a Sea World, some sort of like attraction or whatever, and have like the feed of them just like, hey, do you want to pet like the seals or whatever? I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please. I would love to do that. Because I think they are heckin' adorable, and I would love to. That will be one of my many Christmas wish lists, but unfortunately, it sucks that I live in an area that does not allow them, which sucks. That and capybara. I did an art a while ago that was just me like liking capybaras and also manatees because of how absolutely chill they were. My mind went like, oh my gosh, they're like the chillest two creatures on the planet. I'm surprised no one's ever messed with them. And I've been proven right. No one does mess with them. Capybaras are chill, manatees are chill. Like, dude, we have the chillest land animal, the chillest sea animal. Who's the chillest, like, air animal or whatever? Because I know there's like a chill bird creature that does exist. I'm just too lazy to know or remember. Oh yeah, cereals make my day better, as well as with watching your streams. Well, I'm glad that makes I'm glad my streams make your day better, but I'm glad the seals makes your day better. I am just, like I said, a person. I'm surprised someone cares enough to be like, man, your streams make you better every day. Which, that puts pressure on me a bit, because that means I have to up my scale and make sure everything's, like, chill. But I appreciate the liking that you have. Thank you. Okay, so let me just... But yes, my art's been improving slowly, which is fine since I have days to rest. Oh, that's good. I'm glad your art's improving over the course. It ain't immediate, but it's improving, and that's what matters. By the way, ostrich. Yes, it is an ostrich. I put it in my I put it in my tag immediately for this for the stream. I just put ostrich. That was the only context. And this is for an okay, I'll give context for the assignment. I'm not gonna tell you what the video is for. I will show you whenever I post it and or it gets done. But we're making a graphic motion video, essentially. And we're just talking about this is too close. We're basically supposed to, this is the first assignment with our new teacher, so no one else has done this. We're the first of the people right now doing something like this. And essentially we're supposed to make like, you know those like tutorial videos or like how-to videos or like videos with like updates where they barely like move the picture at all, but they just show like the thing. It's like kind of that, but not really. Like we can make it like a tutorial or like a how-to or like an intro video, but we don't necessarily have to. It's like WikiHow. Yes and no. Yeah, in a way, I guess. But without the usage. It doesn't have to be like a based off of WikiHow. But it's more or less using learning kinesthesis advance. I never posted it because I have a lot of copyrighted music on there. But my first assignment in my last semester was doing kinesthesis, and that's essentially just pictures that you move without you technically like animating them. So they can move without the usage of like without you technically like animating it, but it feels still like animated. So that's what it is. Also, I got the announcement that my mother is going to work, so I'm going to be a little tad quieter and not be loud for the next hour or so. So we'll just be I'll be a little bit quieter, so she doesn't come and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" So now I for real have to lock in. A small bit of ASMR-ish, I guess. Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna be even if I'm at my lowest, I'm still gonna be somehow loud. Because at any moment, something could happen on this stream, and I'll be like, oh dear God, I can't express my enjoyment because my parent is at work. So we'll do the best we can to be quiet, and I'm just gonna get this page done, and I'm gonna work on my other 2 pages when I get home, or when I'm at school. Because the video editing part is fine. But yeah, I think it's basically just every edit with like kinesthesis, and I've enjoyed that like wholeheartedly. I used to not like it at first because it was very tedious, the first assignment. I guess because our teacher was like very didn't teach us the correct stuff. So like once again, damn, I don't know why, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I look like I'm SpongeBob. In what way? Like you feel yellow and porous and full of holes, as he does. The pants are brown, my shirt is white. I look like SpongeBob without the tie. Oh, that does, I guess, make you look like SpongeBob. I was just gonna say, is your hair like curly? Or like yellow like SpongeBob's? Or do you have like a pet named Gary? I love naming my OC after a Greek word to make it epic. That was me in 2000. That was me during middle school. Like, you have no idea. That was the pinnacle of, I think, every middle schooler who wanted to be an artist. I didn't know how to. So it's like, what's the most coolest epic name ever? And they were like, oh my gosh, we'll name him after, what's the Greek word for toilet seat? We'll name it Twalau. Or they have like the most like common name, like B, but they have to go to like the research to be like, no, 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 you don't understand, it has to mean something way more. I'm gonna have to go through like the symbolisms and such be in play. It cannot just be, oh, that's not what I meant. It cannot be just be more than just flower or bee. There gotta be some symbolism, the stars aligning, everything. I love naming one of my OCs Umbra, special what it means, and apparently the darkest part of the shadow. Dang, that's hardcore. Dang, that's hardcore. I had my basic names were just like, I was in that phase still of like anime introductions, so I thought all my OCs had to had like, well no, I had a phase where like many OCs I had were all Japanese like names, and they're just the basics. Also, I've been informed that my client for my mom has canceled, so I can be loud. I didn't know that means. I didn't know the meaning is like that. I thought the name of it was like good. I mean, well, sometimes a name could be always like you may think it's bad, but they always can turn around and make it like good. Example is like, um, we was watching the movie. I can't remember the name of the middle movie, but it was on Netflix. It was like The Good Witch and the Bad Witch. It wasn't Wicked. This was way before Wicked came out. The movie, not the book. And it was essentially like the telling of like what is good, what is evil, blah 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 blah. And one of the characters I think was named, and I can't for the life of me, her name was I think Gla- I can't. It's like Gloria Gallerith, Gargle, something with a G. But essentially, it was like an evil-esque associated like name. So when you watch the movie, you immediately thought, "Oh, she's evil because her name is this." I always usually do that with like name referencing and be like, "Oh, her name's like this, so that means she is this." If it turns out she is not that, and she's actually the sweetest person, and because of her name and how she behaves and acts, people assumed her to be like evil. It's always like the play on like words. Like you don't always have to, unless you're like being very, very obvious, like Scar, like you can't get any more evil than like that. Or like Jafar, or like the evil queen stepmom from Snow White. But uh your names can always have like a turnaround. Or like you can have like or like names could like be a different personality. Like my favorite is Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch, who sounds like the name would be sweet, but is absolutely a hardcore FBI agent alien dude. Yeah, plus that. I sometimes name my OCs with basic things, but it's what I think. Well, I mean, sometimes you can always have some effort in some names. Like, I don't want to go around naming all of them like the generic names that were in the baby's like ye old timing and such. Sometimes you gotta be a little flair. You can always be a little creative with the namings and such. But don't be too creative where you're just like, I need to make it super elaborate. Make it so much more better and such. Jay is not a generic name, in my opinion. Oh no, I don't think so. I'm talking about like the generic, like the names that would be considered ye old. Like from way back then. And even some of them are like really cool. They're way better than today's like names, which sucks because half of them are just shortened down versions of those cool names. Like, come on. You're gonna tell me like Muriel is not a cutie name? Like, if I had a child, I would name her Muriel. Artists do not be taking the robbery seriously in the drawing. Oh no, the ostrich is not. It will immediately hit the person after I like, oh, I should draw the frame of that and just draw those two together. So that way I don't have to do another, at least I can keep like the position the same. So, let me finish drawing the base real quick and I'm just gonna do that. Also, I don't know how to draw ostriches, so this was I told my teacher, and I was showing like the sketch process, and she was like, and I was like, okay, I got everything situated, but I do not know how to draw the ostrich. Can I at least submit this without me knowing how to draw it? She's like, yeah, it's cool, as long as you like put effort into it. Like, I can kind of see what it is. Like, oh, thank God, because I was like worried. Well, I mean, hydrated quick. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I was reading slowly a bit during the stream, but thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna draw the different frame. It looks like if Donald Duck has evolved from a duck to an ostrich. That would be terrifying. Just seeing him just like become like a scarier like Donald Duck's already scary because he's a short like angry guy constantly. But him being like an ostrich, you know, a way that ostriches defend themselves is like they kick like a giraffe, but they like stomp on the ground like repetitively, and so they're way more terrifying than anything else. And it just like it haunts me. It's like, oh my god, you could be like, imagine being a snake, and you can just like you're just casually minding your own business, and all of a sudden, a gosh darn ostrich comes by, picks a fight, and just stomps on you like crazy. That'll be the worst way to go. It's terrifying. Like, animals defending themselves, like, those who are, like, in the tall regions have, like, crazy range when it comes to stomping. Giraffes are another one. That's why my mom loves giraffes. The way they defend themselves is they just, like, they would either stomp on the ground, so lions would be in a very bad spot, because they can get, like, stomped to death, or, if it's with each other, they would, swack each other's neck and just go at each other, and they swing like hard. It's like one of those like metal ball things. I don't know the name of it, but one of those. That's something. It is. It scares me. It's like terrified me a bit when I discovered that. I was like, oh my gosh, oh no. Like, look it up. That's why, like, giraffe it's scary when they run. Have you seen a giraffe running? Like, it's all on, it's like a horse running, but like way more terrifying. Because they're all they're all elongated. Like, imagine seeing that, like, at 3 a.m. and you're just like, oh dear god. I see it really. It kind of looks goofy. Goofy in the day, but at night, however, imagine seeing that galloping away. Man, for some reason, all I can think currently is those Vine memes. Like, all the Vine memes, or I've been seeing more of my Vine memes. That's what I've been seeing on my, timeline. Were just old, like, Vine comps from the people who I used to watch back then. It makes me sound like heckin' old. But the ones who I watch now, who started to do like the things like Cuba? I can't remember her name. I'm barely on. I wasn't a Vine kid, but I always watched like those Vine comps whenever like at my cousin's house, and we're like, oh, let's put on this funny compilation, and we had no idea what half those were before, and we were like, oh, this is cool. Man, I don't want to say, that goes, what's 9 plus 10, that cracks me up. Ah, yes, one of the many classics, the beautiful classics. Have you seen those, like, videos where somehow the meme, like, this was when, like, people, this was, like, I think earlier this year, but I think in January, there was, like, videos of, um, um, when they took, like, some of the memes and put them in AI, and they somehow, like, revert time to make the memes, like, never existed again. That part freaking gets me. I was like, oh my god. I saw that first, and I was like, whoa, what the frick? What is going on? Why are they going back in time and stopping this? And I realized, I was like, oh, it's part of the trend. Also, that looks very terrifying. Looks like it follows like 20 minutes, so I keep reminding of that name. Ah! Oh, that makes sense. Ah, that makes... Ah, my number of followers, the classicness. Nice. Good old Vine compilation. That's where I find some good content creators. Oh yeah, it was where I like this when Vine. I wasn't I wasn't a Vine kid, but I always watched the Vine coms. But I swear something about like knowing like half those people who are like now super famous came from Vine. It's always a crazy thought to me. Like, dude, I didn't know freaking the Paul brothers did like Vines and such, and they did one with like The Rock and Kevin Hart. That's crazy to me. I didn't know it was that big enough that they would say yes to do a thing before any of the other bad stuff trickled down. Look at it. And like, it's the celebrities, because casual celebrities would just be like, hey, I want to do a Vine. Can we do a Vine with this person? And they're like, yeah, sure. Like, oh my god, how do they have that power? I don't know why, but I always think of Zach King. That's a very good magician. Oh, Zach King! I love watching his stuff. I mean, I still do. He posts on like TikTok like crazy, and I still watches it there. But something about his videos, they always get me. Because it's like, it's not like magic, but I mean, it is like magic. But the way how he does his videos, it makes you like do a double back and be like, how does it even happen? And he does like side-by-side videos with those videos in mind and show you like the actual process. And they do show how it doesn't even look it's, um, like it's edited in a way, you know? It's so crazy. Uh-oh, did my music stop? Yes. So do I for real. It's like Sway's magic event. It's so good. That's why I remember at one point I was like, I want to be I want to do cool magic stuff just like him. And now today I still want to do magic stuff. I may be old, but that doesn't mean I lose my faith in the magical world, because magic does exist. It's just really good at pretending really hard. It's just really good at pretending. And that's what it is. It was also the one who, I think, Purple Crumb or something, who had like a puppet of a dinosaur, who, I can't remember, but I do remember, I think, one of them. It was just him, the dinosaur, and the dog just being like, I think I remember one part where it was like Jurassic Park. I think another Jurassic Park movie came out, and the dinosaur was like, they're driving in a car, and he takes out the dinosaur and just screams like, I remember trying one of his magic tricks, because back then I thought that magic was real. Magic exists. It's small, but it does exist. You just gotta be really, really gotta find it. But I believe in the world magic does exist. Okay, now we're gonna do the coloring. Oh, that's not the right. That's two. That's two, not that. There we go. Yeah, I like those types of compilation too. Makes me giddy. The one magic I saw. Okay, so this was advertised, and I know I talked about it, my hatred for it, but way back then, I did a when we was doing like the nostalgic commercial watching, I mentioned the Fushigi balls and how they were the worst magician scam I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And the sad part is that we all fell for it. If you were living in America, we all fell for it. And I am so upset to this day that I got, like, yeah, it was the worst scammed thing I ever, like, witnessed. It was so, and the thing is, they made it look cool. They made it look cool and awesome, and yet it was not. And that was the second part about it. I begged my parents for that. And I was like, I would like that, please, for my Christmas. And they got it for me. I got it out to play it. And I realized I wasted their time for getting me something that was like $25 at the time for some stupid metal ball. And I was not the only one. Like, me and a bunch of other kids were like, it was just a giant, heavy, like cool ball, but metallic-y and all that. And that was it. Like, the instructions, we thought you get it and you can do those magic stuff, but they never told us that you were supposed to, like, work out the freaking manual on how to do all of that. So we were all, like, disgruntled kids at the time. Like, how are we supposed to know? We were all range of, like, 9, 10, and 11-year-olds. How the heck were we supposed to know that the thing you had to, like, work out of a gosh darn, like, manual to do something basic as that? Absolutely crazy mind-boggling. It was the worst toy I think I've ever gotten. Second place going to not a toy but Snackies, which I think when we first got it was in a trial phase, so we were just a little unfortunate to get like a not good set. Ooh, those are real favorite records. Oh yeah, I know probably the kid experience one time and also bounced from a motorcycle. Oh my god. How'd you almost fall? Did you hit like a crack? Or something? How'd that happen? Well, that would be the difficult since I would pass around my friend's motorcycle. Oh my Jesus. I hope y'all were... Jesus Louises. I've never ridden on a... Well, no. I've ridden on a motorcycle one time, and the second time my... It was not a motorcycle, it was a moped. I remember... The first time, he was out in a completely different country, and so we were supposed to go to a bank, and my mom was like, oh, we don't have a car, we need to get to the bank quickly to like deposit, like get some money out. And so my mom, our friend, or guest at the time was like, oh no, we can help you out. And they called two guys, it was like their version of like Uber. And guess what? He bumped in my two legs flew and I immediately hugged my friend. Oh my god. Freaking dangerous. Gee, Christmas. Jeez. Well, I'm glad it was still you held on and hugged tight for dear life. But we had to use their motorcycles And because we didn't know how to drive one, and they were the only one, we had to split in two different like passenger cars. I was with one guy, and my mom was with another guy. And my mom was like freaking out. She was like, "Absolutely not! Are you sure this is safe for like my daughter who was like 13 to 12 at the time?" And they were like, "Don't worry, it's fine. You'll get through this. It's the only way we'll get to there." And so we have a photo of me, all of us in the motorcycle, and I was like, to me, I was excited. I was like, dude, I get to ride a motorcycle? That's freaking cool. And it was like a cool experience. It was fun. I think the second time I had my friends, I practically thought I'm squeezing. Oh my Jesus. I'm pretty sure if you're hugging him that tight, you are in the way squeezing him. But the second time, it wasn't a motorcycle, it was a moped. And this was my mom was the one who was gonna ride it. And I had to be the passenger because I didn't have the time a license to drive a uh, a moped. And so my mom's like, okay, I'm gonna drive, you're gonna be the one behind me, so let me know you're safe. And I'm like, okay. I was now older at this point in time, so we didn't like, uh, I mean, I was older, but not old enough to be driving on my own. It's like, alright, hold on to me, dear life, do not let go. It's like, okay, cool. And so we drove around, and she was like checking back on me constantly, like, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm cool. Don't worry." It's like, in like every like 5 to 10 minutes, it's like, "Okay, we're almost at the destination. Please tell me you didn't fall off." It's like, "No, I'm fine. Don't worry." And we're driving slow during like on an island after a cruise ship, and we're like, "Oh my gosh." I enjoyed it like hell wholeheartedly. My mom was also freaking out. She's like, it's like, oh my god, what if my baby falls off and hurts themselves on the darn bike? It's alright, you're all good. We have a clingy type, even on my friends. Me mood. Well, I'm clingy, but I try the best to balance myself because I'm like the equivalent of a lost puppy when it comes to like friends. I do the best I can to not, but yeah, but it always slips up. My friend sometimes speaks on motorcycles so suddenly. That's with me with my mom's car. Whenever we drive, well, depending on whenever we drive, I'm not saying that she's this all the time, but sometimes there'll be moments where she'll be like, hold on, and it'll be like a tight turn or speeding up somewhere. She'll look back at me and tell me, hold on, and I just cling on to like the nearest like those like pregnancy like grab things or like the side of the thing, and I'll hear like go. I'm not a fast driver, and she is a fast driver. And sometimes she'll be like, if I'm ever driving, she'll like, "Come on, why aren't you go fast? You could have made the line." I was like, "I know, I don't think I could have, because I saw the car like also speaks like, no, you're not." Oh my gosh. Like, for example, it's gone for like Miley super soda fast in a couple of seconds. You just want to feel the adrenaline. You want to feel that adrenaline on rushing towards when they're going on the bumps. Because bump riding while in a fast car, I'll say, is super, super satisfying to me. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but if you're in the car or motorcycle and you're going for like hills, it is so satisfying. It's so fun. It feels like you're on a roller coaster. No, this is still 4. Also, for flip sake, you did a wheelie while I'm on the passenger seat, which I so scream. I think that feels dangerous. Doing a wheelie on the passenger thing. That is very dangerous, I feel. At least you were like, did you have fun though, at least? It sounds awesome though. let's see where it is. Dude, I'm tripping under your life while holding my phone tight. Wow! Don't have your phone! Oh my god. I mean, in this situation, I would honestly do that. Right now, I think right now I'm at the point where, like, I'm scared for dear life if I'm going to fly off the motorcycle and possibly soon, uh, die. Every time I'm not a fast person. The fast life is not for me. That is very risque thing. Hold on. I'm gonna save these real quick. And I'm gonna take like a few-minute break. Because I wanna check with my... Hold on, did I save this? PNG. Did I not save? I have not. Do do do. Save as 4. This saves me a lot of time, so I don't have to. Thankfully, I don't have to be that accurate to my. I mean, I can still be accurate, but this will be good to when I fully edit this down. Okay, and last I think I have was this. So we'll just label this as done. And then save it as PNG. Okay, I got that situated. So I'm gonna, so this takes, so I only have 2 more and I'll be, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back real quick. And I'm gonna get like more fruits to snack on and other things. So y'all do the same. Alright. hello, I'm back again. Yeah, I had to get some more fruits and such, and quickly other things. Don't worry, the stream will be almost over. I see you somehow, got a warning, Andre, for a spam email. Oh, at least you're fine. But we're gonna finish these. Whatever rest I have, I'll do at home. Or I'll do literally later. Just vibing. You vibe too hard, and the Nightbot came and said, "I stop your vibing too much." That is a crappy vibe. Yeah, the music is like heckin' vibin' powerful. God dang. I mean, I would be spamming emotes too, but yeah. It's Friday, Chinatown. Who would not be vibing to this? Just ate some bread. Yes, sir. Ooh, delicious. What kind of bread? Just some bread I bought at a nearby bakery. Ooh, that sounds delicious. My favorite bread is always, I love bread so much. My favorite bread has, I think, always been French bread. I grew up eating that like a lot, and I will just eat it straight up from the bag. I don't know why. Bread does something. It's good. It's so good. To me, I don't know. People should like bread more. I mean, I'm pretty sure people do like bread, but like bread more. It's so good. And a good line. Ah, good time. Sorry, pandesal, which is Filipino, means bread in English. Mmm. I I I love pandesal. Pandesal. I can remember that if I'm just going somewhere with a Filipino like language base. I'll be like, can I have some pandesal? You're like, I had a bread that was okay. So I was trapped. This was during I think 2 years ago. Winter break. We were traveling around to New Mexico, and we had a bread that was called. It was called like a sopadara, so sopatilla, something like that. But it was like it was from New Mexico. It was essentially a bread. It was a sweet bread they drizzled honey on, I think, from the restaurant at the time. Yep, it's a very nice pronunciation. It sounds fun to say. But we went to a um um that restaurant, and their bread was so good. It was like sweet with the mix. It was like sweet, savory, like all mixes. It was so good. Like, oh my god, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna duplicate this. And just make this one. This one's with this. By the way, by the sound of it, it's tasty. It was, and I'm so upset. I don't know the name of the restaurant. Like I have a photo of the food, but I'm upset I don't know the name of the restaurant. It was so delicious. If I ever like find it again or went back to New Mexico again, I will 100% like say like where it came from. I want to. It's so good. I'm not sponsored by them, but god dang, it was so good. And next year it's gonna be me on Aussie land, Australia. It's gonna next year is gonna be me on Aussie land, Australia. It's gonna be cool. Oh, my mom almost wants to go to Australia, and I told her, "Are you serious? Do you really want to go to the land where it's like scary bugs and like monstrous like creatures and snakes?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, I'm not going with you, but I'll support you." Kangaroo. Do you not know how scary? I thought kangaroos were super cool until I realized how absolutely terrifying they could be. It's because of the fact that, like, have you seen a jacked kangaroo? They could technically kill a man. If you mess with them, they have the right to freaking kick your ass and you will be dead. You will not, even I feel like the strongest boxer could not handle them. They terrify me. They are pure muscles. They are all legs works. And the worst part is the fact that they love to fight. It scares me. Well, next year, how'd you know? Go near next year, frogs, go near one of them for real. Do you want? That's a death wish right there. I don't even want to go. I mean, I like looking at them like from a far distance, like, oh, they're cute, but I'm never gonna ever like, I'm never gonna like in my life go near one of those because I know I'm gonna die easily. I mean, if you have the power to defend a kangaroo, I'll give you mad props for handle Australia in general. I mean, I want to go to Sydney. That's my only thing. But right now, it's just like places to ever go in around the world. That's my last tourist spot. Don't worry, I learned from WikiHow how to. You learn from the WikiHow how to defeat yourself against a kangaroo. I mean, if WikiHow's there, I mean, there's surely nothing can go wrong with your WikiHow. Everything will be peachy keen. Yeah, I haven't seen or heard from Blood Moon until yesterday while I'm looking through your face, but I've I saw it mentioned in my on my Twitter feed. I just saw a post that said, "Oh, by the way, Blood Moon's gonna happen very, very soon. Get your calendars ready." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Hopefully, I don't forget about it by the time it does happen." And it looks kind of cool. So I cannot wait to see a Blood Moon. Actually, what is this? 5. This will be 5. Oop. Still 5.1, page 2. I remember, okay, so this has nothing to do with the blood moon, but I remember the last time something moon related happened, I was supposed to see an eclipse in high school. Uh, but unfortunately, because we were all, me and my class, this is for 5th period or 4th period, we were all inside for it, and our teacher, for some reason, forbid us from going outside to see the darn eclipse. And we were wondering, like, why on earth? Why not? And he was like, or they were like, you're gonna hurt yourself looking at the darn moon, staring up at it, or so whatever. And we're like, you never gave us protection or anything, so how the heck are we supposed to know? It's like, you're just not allowed to. And so I'm so upset. And the second time the clip was supposed to happen, I unfortunately, it happened in middle of my class time. So I really couldn't be able to see it. And it was supposed to be an all day thing. And when I went out to like see it, I couldn't I didn't know where everyone was looking towards at. I looked at the sky and I couldn't see like where it was being like located. So I just gave up halfway. I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't care anymore. I don't care enough. Uh, I didn't care enough for it, but I cared enough for it. So I was like, yeah, one day. Maybe it's not for me. Clips are probably not for me. Just missed the opportunity. I mean, I was upset, salty at first, but I realized it's like, it wasn't for me, and the people will see it. My time will come when I do see it. So it'll happen when it'll happen, you know? Okay, so did I save this? This is PNG too? Yes. So now we can do This is an easy shot to do. Yeah, have you heard that Lamborghini do be selling $5K for a baby stroller? I found on Insta. A topic. No, I did not know about that. I'm barely on Instagram. Well, yeah, I'm barely on Instagram and I'm barely on the Reels, so I have no knowledge of that at all. That's very expensive though. Like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Neo! Welcome! Good morning, or afternoon. Did I not miss it? Welcome! I'm glad you didn't. I almost was gonna actually end stream after this. Unfortunately, I was actually gonna end stream after this last image was done. I'm sorry. Oops. I'm so sorry. Well, at least you. Good. At least you're able to see like the latter half of this. So, uh, I need to eat like a proper food, and it's gonna get prepared for also school. How are you today, by the way? No worries. I'm just telling you there soon, anyways. Oh, what are you having for dinner? It's the next. Oh yeah, it's morning. It's the next day for you. It's night dinner for you, and it's for me. Uh, the morning. Very good. Got good Pokemon today, which is nice. I don't know what's for dinner. Whatever it is, I bet it will be delicious. Okay, I'm gonna do a little effect because I need something. I need a question mark. I mean, I used to be doing awake for a longer time. Apparently my friends thought I'm a night. Oh, well, seeing how you're up the times that I'm streaming, which is like morning for me, and you somehow be here for, what it's like 3 a.m. for you, or 2 a.m. for you, you would be the night owl. Roger. So I think this is still 6. Six one, 6, page 2. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everyone's joining by the minute I'm like ending the stream. God dang it. Everyone's just joining the minute I'm gonna end. No. This sucks. Oh my gosh. Hi. How are you? I'm like not even like paying attention. I'm just seeing over. I'm just like, God dang it. Guess time zones. Yeah, it's the time zoning. It's the sucky part. I should make a questionnaire. It's like, hey, if I stream more often, what time do all like to see me like live, depending on the timing zone. That means I have to convert like exclamation Mark. Oh man, this sucks. Exclamation mark, PNG. Exclamation mark. Clips to your face. Just in case. No, I'm just playing this moment, looking at your phone, or just saw the notification. Now that's me. Sometimes I don't see the notification like immediately until like an hour later, or they send it to me and it'd be like the time that they end it. Yeah, hydrate. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hydrate and also asleep or get ready for school. But yeah, I did more of my pages, so I deleted like a bunch of them, or I closed out a bunch of them. So I'm gonna do the last two. Thankfully, the rest I do not have to worry since well, I just woke up, rushed to see. I'm I apologize. I'm trying to. I streamed early. I keep forgetting daylight savings time is now a thing. So when I woke up, it was still pretty dark outside. Let's head to the. Let's talk this scene. So what? Uh, so that was it for the majority of this art stream. Um, I am gonna actually make a proper breakfast and eat something, or eat the rest of my fruit. But Friday, if everything goes well, I might come later because I don't think I'll come back home from school on time. Friday we'll have the Minecraft again, and I actually know what I'm gonna build for that day. So we need that affiliated badge. The only way, okay, so the only way, okay, should I actually show what I need to get affiliated? Let me see. Is there a way? Let me pause that. There's a way to get affiliated. If a creator dashboard. Yes, I am live right now. Thank you very much for noticing. Okay, so it says right here to, oh my god, window capture. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Okay, so there. You can't see me. Well, I'm in the way. Hold on. Let me move out the way. And my thing is out of whack. So the only way for me to get affiliated, I mean, I'm halfway there. I just need 50 followers in total. That's it. And the second thing is I need an average of 3 concurrent viewers. So it doesn't help a lot considering I'm in school and it's going to be a little bit of a grind to literally get any of those. Minecraft Discord, please. I will make us. Well, okay. Share some random art server. Share your stream in some random art server and get it. Okay. I do that a lot. That's why. And there's other ways I can promote myself. The only problem is the fact that I'm a one person. So I have to balance out the VODs. You be seeing how hard the VODs are coming out of. Takes time. The second way to promote is with clips, and I barely am able to do that because I'm in school. And third, it's really, really hard to promote because I'm also in school. I'm in school in general, so the reason why is that even if I were to promote and if I have no free time, it will be very hard because I'm a one person. By the way, I'm eating pasta bolognese. Nice, that sounds delicious. But hopefully I have the chance. I feel like I'm halfway there. That's why I'm trying to do consistent streams and try to make some shorts as the closest to editing. But yeah, Friday, whenever I come back home, I don't know if it'll be legit at 3, because it'll be a while. We'll do Minecraft. We're gonna play on my world, and, we know what we're gonna build. I know what I'm gonna build, so I'm just gathering up materials right now, just so we can just get straight to building it. Good luck. Thanks. Bye, Neo. So, let's head down to the, actually, question. Can we do a raid? Is it possible we can raid someone? I'm curious to. We haven't done a raid in like a good while. Would y'all like to stick around just for a test raid? Because I don't know. I realized something. Perhaps. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a short. Like, okay, let's do it. Let's do a raid. Okay. Let me quickly find someone I can try. Like, it'll be. We'll do this like once every now and then, because I don't know. I do not know half the people, and I'm very scared and nervous. Uh, 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 shoot, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try and raid. Okay, if you, well, let's try and raid, Oceanics. Hold on, let me actually show my screen real quick. And actually, we're done watching a stream. We're gonna raid. Let me just show my screen real quick. Right. So we're gonna raid this person. We're gonna raid Ocean. They are a retro VTuber, and they made everything in the anime-esque style. And we're gonna raid them, in the such. We're gonna try and do a little the raid. If you like, they're one of my big inspirations. So if you like that, you should definitely watch them. So that's what we're gonna do. How do you do a raid? Hold on. I'm nervous because I've never done raids before. So, I'm very slow. So, command to raid on Twitch. Okay, it'll take a bit. I don't have this. This is my first time, so I apologize. Oh wait, raid message. We don't have a raid message. I guess, just use the, what emo do you want to try and use to raid out? Can we use, what's the most, like, I think the closest we can use is, like, let's use the global raid effect. You know that one? Everyone, get me out of here. Yeah, why can't I not close everything? Here we go. You know the global raid message? Let's use that one. If I could find it. Hold on, let me... I will have a raid message. I just am very nervous. I don't ever raid ever. So these. You know these messages, alright? We're gonna use that to raid. Don't go spam crazy with it. But we'll use this. So let me do a slash raid. Oh, that's not a slash. Raid. By the way, I'm glad. Thank you for staying with me and trying to do the thing. I really appreciate it for the patience y'all have. Even though I know it's like, it's late for you. How do I... Okay, so... Oh, yeah. I mean, everything on my wire is all tangled up for me. Oceanax. I spelled it wrong. That's not an X. Oh, yeah, I spelled it Oceanax. Okay. Alright, so that'll be the raid message. Well, let's head to the... Alright, that's the raid. Let's head to the bye-bye screen. Blah blah. So, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? I hope this works. If I did, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh no, it didn't work! What the hell? Did I not do it right? What the frick? Oh shoot. What the frick? Come on. Okay, you know what? We'll put the raid to a side since apparently I gotta figure that out. So, sorry, no raid today. No raid, I guess. But, yeah, but check them out though. Don't say you came from me since it will be an unofficial raid. But if you like, I'll figure out. I know there's a way to do this. I just don't know. But if you like cool other streamers, check them out. Don't say you came from me, but check them out. But alright, let's head to the actual bye-bye screen. We will raid an actual proper raid the next time. Alright, so thank you for the stream today. Thank you, Madre, thank you, Boa, and thank you, Niho. Even though you two came at the very last minute, I appreciate it, for coming. This Friday, we'll stream Minecraft. Be there. And anyone lurking, if you like my stuff, thank you. I appreciate all lurkers. Y'all are very special in my heart. And if you like what I do and all my other socials, follow me on my other socials. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, YouTube, where all the VODs go, and my website. And if you want a commission, I do commissions. I have a commission sheet. I spelt my thing wrong. So here's my commissions. You can check it out. In general. And that's basically it for me. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna actually eat proper. But thank you all for joining. I hope to see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, but it's time for me to tune out. Alright, bye-bye!